Hi, this is David coming to you from IBIS number 9. We're going to do our video golf tip. What I wanted to talk about was Rule 16, which is the putting green. We all spend most of our time around the green, probably depending on your skill level, but somewhere between 40 and 60% of your shots are either on or around the green. So I wanted to cover some of the rules that deal with the putting green. All right, now that we're talking about the putting green, what we have to really understand is the ball on the green? How do we know? It's pretty simple. I've got 3 balls down here, and the rule simply states that if any portion of the ball is touching the green, the ball is considered on the green. If you look at this one over here, you can clearly see that it's in the collar. This is not on the green. This one is definitely on the green, but this one, part of it is touching the green and part of it is touching the collar. So by the rules of the game, it's important to know that ball is on the green. And the reason we need to know whether the ball is on the green is that we have different rules that apply to whether the ball is on the green or off the green. And I'll give you 2 examples. If you were to hit your putt and you decided to leave the flagstick in and you hit it and the ball strikes the flagstick, is that a penalty? Yes or no? The answer is yes and no. If you're on the putting surface and you hit a putt and it strikes the flagstick, that's a 2-stroke penalty or a loss of hole in match play. If I'm off the putting surface and I hit the flagstick, it's no penalty. So the advantage there is to be off the putting surface. What if you were to hit an approach shot to the green and you got a little bit of mud on your ball? Are you allowed to pick that ball up and clean it? Yes and no. If you're off the putting surface, no, you cannot do that. If you're on the putting surface, you can then mark it and lift it and clean it, and then hopefully make your putt. Next, we're going to talk about the line of the putt. Rule 16-1. We're going to talk about that in a second. Okay. Rule 16-1 says that the player must not touch the line of their putt. Well, what is the line of the putt? It's the intended area in which you want your ball to travel after you've made a stroke on the green. And I've got an example right here. I've got a ball down here, and I got all these white tees. And you notice that they're in a curve. That's the intended line which I think this putt's going to go. I think it's going to break from my right to left, maybe 8 inches to a foot. So that would be my intended line of putt. It's not a straight line from the flagstick to the hole. And you'll notice that I got this tee right here. I don't have it going beyond the hole because the line of your putt actually stops at the hole. All right, so once again, you cannot touch the line of your putt, but you know what? Maybe we can. According to the rules of golf, there's 7 times that you can touch the line of your putt and not get penalized. How many do you know? Let's find out. All right, hopefully all of you know that we have the answer to these 7 times that you can touch the line of the putt, but I'm just going to remind you in case you forgot. First is measuring. If I accidentally touch the line of the putt trying to measure who's closer to the hole, Joe Smith or mine, that's not a penalty because whoever's further away has the honor to play. Second is when we are marking our golf ball and we are lifting it to take it out of play, or we are returning it to put into play. This kind of action, if I touch the line of my putt, there's no penalty. The third one is to remove a loose impediment. What is a loose impediment? It is a natural object. So right here I've got some rocks and I've got a twig and I got a leaf. Well, I'm allowed to touch the line of the putt when I'm removing them. Next, a ball mark. I'm allowed to tap that ball mark down, and if I touch the line of the putt, no penalty. Next, we've got movable obstructions. Now, what's a movable obstruction? It's something that is man-made. So here, someone left a tee, a pencil, a spike off a shoe. I'm allowed to remove them off the line of my putt, and I'm allowed to touch the line with no penalty. Finally, the last one is repairing a ball mark or an old hole. Sometimes the old holes don't go all the way down or they get damaged. You're allowed to repair them. So if I touch that line at that time, I'm not penalized. So hopefully those seven items right there will help you play better and hopefully score better. If you have any questions on the rules of golf, please stop by the golf shop. Our professional staff will be glad to help you. And I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope it helps you. Have a great day.